We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show. I am your host today, Bumpy McSquiggums. We return with the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. We're going into the Trista station to do our field exam thing, stuff that we do. Onto the train we go, and here's hoping everything goes well. If I forgot something critical, I apologize. Oh, hey. The other crew are up in here already. Oh, Reen. Yeah, you're ready to depart too, I see. Yeah, we were about to leave. Don't you still need to purchase your tickets? Oh yeah, you're right. It looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Heimdallr this time. Very well, let's stop dallying and buy them already. Great, I forgot how to say Heimdallr. It's okay. We'll slowly remember how to pronounce things again as we go. Possibly. Or maybe we won't. And I'll just mispronounce them now after, half the series is over. Sounds about right for me. Good morning, Class 7. What's up, Matilda? I hear Group A is heading all the way out to the Nord Highlands this month. Yeah, you heard right. We'll need to change trains twice. First in Heimdallr, and then in Ruhr, right? Correct. From Ruhr, you'll need to transfer to a freight line for the last leg of the journey. Regrettably, we can't handle that part of your trip here. Actually, it seems arrangements have already been made for that segment. We should only need to buy tickets for as far as Ruhr. Huh, well, that won't be a problem then. Do you want them right now? Yeah. Certainly, okay, that's 5 passengers bound for Ruhr. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Sweet. Here's our tickets. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Do you like my lovely colored outfit? I do. It is lovely. Well, at least we all get to go on the same train for a while. Passenger service bound for Heimdallr, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Huh, I'd say we timed that pretty well. Impeccable timing. True. Oh, it seems there's a 2-woman cold front blowing your way. Well, don't worry about us. We'll see what we can do to thaw them out. Yeah, just don't expect them to be weaving each other's flower crowns when we get back, okay? Alright, well, we'll leave them to you then. Good luck. Good luck, Commander. I looked over at the recording, and the screen was black, and the recording was black. I was like, oh no, did I forget? Am I on the wrong scene this whole time? No. And then I realized my folly. Good times. It's what happens when you don't record often enough as of late. So my right hand has been giving me some, well, it's more my forearm and my right hand have been giving me some problems. It's like a tendon or something in my forearm on the outside of my wrist has been problematic. And I think it's due to how I sleep. And over the past several days, I've not really been able to do much beyond just working, and that's been relatively painful, working for the Indie Brothers and the streams that we do for them. However, it seems things are getting better, so that's good. My hand feels fine. My arm, I don't even know if I can get there's a little tiny bit of tension if I fully stretch it out as much as I possibly can. So there's a little bit of tightness. It doesn't even hurt anymore. So I was really getting worried. I was going to be like, all right, I guess I'm going to the doctor soon. I might have to get surgery. I might have to stop doing my job. That's going to be terrible. So I'm very, very happy that I've managed to heal. And yeah, talk about a gut punch and kind of an eye-opener there. Anyway, I'm still good. So Yay. Wow, these sandwiches really hit the spot. Ham, lettuce, and cheese. And I'm getting a hint of pickle in there, too. The ingredients are simple enough, but the way they come together is something special. You know, she's talking about this, right? There's this place. I'm assuming it's a local place. I don't know. But in Florida, it's called Chicago, which Florida and Chicago are two different places. Chicago is not in Florida, by the by. But it's called Chicago Deli. And they basically, I don't know if they make their own bread, but they get these, it's like an 8-inch like sub roll. They put mayo, they put thinly sliced, deli turkey meat. They got some like shredded lettuce, some really, really good quality ripe tomatoes, and black olives they put on. And I think they do like salt and pepper. And it's like a very, very basic ingredient sandwich, simple ingredients. But however they combine it, whatever ingredients specifically that they use, I think there might even be cheese on it. Maybe there isn't. I don't remember. But either way, it's like one of the best just cold sandwiches I've ever had in my entire life. It's something my wife and I both love. My wife doesn't really even like turkey meat. Like in sandwiches, she prefers almost anything else. I don't know why. It's just not her style. It's fine. I do like turkey sandwiches, so for me this is great. But she loves it. She's like, that's one of her favorite places to go, Chicago Deli. It's only open for like 4 or 5 hours a day or something. And I don't think it's open on the weekends. Maybe not even on Monday. But it does so much business, and it's in like a strip mall, and it's packed like day in, day out every time. It's crazy. And it's not even like a really like industrial high business area of town either. It's kind of out of the way. It's crazy that it does as well as it does, but that's exactly what she's talking about here. Simple ingredients, but it comes together as something special. And I don't know exactly what their magic is, but it's great. And that it's one of our 100% have to eat every single time we return to Florida places. So even the butter tastes different from what I'm used to. And this tea is equally perfect. The zest of the lemon complements the taste perfectly. You have quite the maid looking after you. Well, Mother hired her, not me. She's a talented maid, though. I won't deny that. She handles the typical housework and greeting guests, as you'd expect, but she also manages Mother's schedule. Wow. Managing the company chairman's schedule doesn't really sound like part of the typical maid's job description. She really is that talented, though, which is why I can't work out why my mother sent her to look after me. Those two are up to something, I just know it. Well, regardless, there are definitely perks to having her around. I think you should accept your mother's kindness. I agree. She must have started working before sunrise to prepare all of this for us. I know. Anyway, look at those two. He and Laura. So, we're headed to Bryonia Island this time. All I know about it is that it hosts some sort of ancient ruins. I'm not certain what to expect. Come to think of it, this will be the first time I've had a chance to see the ocean. What about you two? Now that you mention it, I've never seen it either. I have. Oh, really? During a landing operation in the core. Speaking of ruins, Legram has some fairly well-known ruins, doesn't it, Laura? Oh yeah, the Saint's Castle or something like that. It was referring to Lohengrin Castle? It's a magnificent stronghold that faces out onto the lake. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful on days when the mist clears. Oh, wow. Sounds like a sight worth seeing. Seems like you'd be in trouble if a skilled sniper set himself up there. Oh, boy. Doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. Feared as much. I doubt Fee is doing it on purpose. Laura seemed uncharacteristically offended by it, too. Yeah, she's usually so composed, but something about Fee seems to get under her skin. I know that they are at odds. I don't remember why, and I feel terrible by this. Which is sad, because I usually have a really good memory. But, again, I pour so much stuff into my mind. I suppose there's going to be times where I can't retain certain things. Alright, so we're heading from Trista to Heimdallr. And then we split off there to go to Ruhr and the other place, I guess? They're going to an island. Alright. Central Station. And here comes the train. There's Heimdallr and Crossbell? Or is that another place we could end up going? Oh, another place we could go. Alright. It never ceases to amaze me just how big Heimdallr Station is. I've heard it said that it's not merely the largest station in Erebonia, but on the entire continent. I'm unaware of another station that could match the 10 tracks found here. Hell, when I first transferred lines here on the way to Trista, the amount of people I saw really threw me for a loop. But it's not surprising that there aren't as many folks around this early in the morning. Indubitably. Alright. Sorry, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Hang on, you can't give up already. How hopeless. Well, don't worry about it too much. Most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. I suppose you're right. We'll try and keep things from getting too dangerous, at least. Yeah, don't let the girls kill each other. Anyway, this is where we split up. If you're traveling toward Ordis, you'll be heading west, right? Indeed. Meanwhile, Group A will need to travel northeast to Ruhr first. I'm so jealous that you get to visit Gaius' homeland. You'd better tell us all about it when you get back. Will do. Take care, everyone. Thee, Laura, both of you take care, too. Well, we'll see you all next week. Quite. Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. There. Oh. Who this? Wait. Who is this? Black-haired girl. Okay, that's helpful. Thanks.
Is something on your mind, Elise?
Oh, hey, that's Reen's sister? Who
Has
this?
some rugged, handsome young man caught your eye? Like your brother, perhaps?
Creepy.
Please, Your Highness.
Wait, what?
I just thought I saw someone I recognized. But it couldn't possibly have been him. I can't imagine what would bring him to the capital this early in the morning.
Someone you recognized? I wonder. But I knew you wouldn't deny it. That your brother is handsome, I mean.
Okay.
Please. I knew that I shouldn't have told you about him.
Oh, come now, I'm only teasing. There's no need to sulk. I'll give you a little something from Mariage Cross to make up for it.
Mariage Cross? What?
But that's an adult lingerie brand.
Cool.
Please excuse us, Captain Claire.
Very creepy. Captain Claire.
I'm sorry.
Eh?
I hope I haven't sullied your ears with our scandalous conversation.
Not at all, Your Highness. I came to inform you that the special train to the Imperial Villa will be arriving shortly. I look forward to accompanying you today.
It'll be a pleasure to have you with us.
Sure.
Certainly.
Oh, that was weird. Sometimes. Alright. Back on the train. I guess we're leaving Sister behind. And... hey. Nice hat. Alright, let me tell you a bit more about the Nord Highlands. The Nord Highlands are a mountainous region to the northeast of Erebonia. To get there, we'll need to cross the Isengard Range. That's a mountain range to the north of Ruhr. I'm guessing we'll need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to the other side. Pretty much. I went through several when I was originally traveling to Trista. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you'll be in the Nord Highlands, surrounded on every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Army's bases, the only place you'll find people is in nomadic settlements like the one I'm from. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Wow, really? I'm starting to feel like we're traveling to a country locked in time or something. It sounds like a scene right out of a picture book. Sure. Well, in addition to the scenery, the Nord Highlands are also well known for their breeding and raising of horses. Most of the war horses used by the Imperial Army are descended from Highland stock. That's true. Horses are essential to the livelihoods of the folks in my village. Raising horses used to be used by the Erebonians as one of my people's primary sources of income. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that the horse we have at home was raised in Nord too. Isn't that also true of the horses the riding club uses? Correct, all of them originally came from Nord. Even the golden stallion on the Empire's emblem is said to depict a warhorse raised in the Highlands. Or so the story goes, at least. Nord has deep historical ties to the Empire. We know today that it's where Emperor Dreifels first started building his army, after all. That's right, the Imperial Army still maintains a base on the southern edge of the Highlands, Zender Gate. That's as far north as the trains can take us. Ah, I see. We should arrive there somewhere around 4 in the afternoon, then. Yeah, but it's just past 8 a.m. now. We should reach Ruhr Station by midday. After that, we have another 4 or so hours on the freight train to Nord. Looks like we're in it for the long haul. Still, we won't get a chance like this often, so let's try and make the most of it. Sure. Alright, let's talk to Elisa, see what she has to say. Yeah, not much longer now. Yeah, I guess this will be your first time back home since you started at Thor's, right? Does it feel a little awkward going back after you ran away from home? Yeah, a little, yeah. At least we're only changing trains there, so I don't have to leave the station. I haven't been in Ruhr since I switched lines there on the way to Trista. Alright, I almost forgot. If you came from Ymir, you had to have gone through Ruhr. I visited Ymir once when I was a kid, but I haven't been there since. I remember being a really nice place, though. The scenery was so beautiful. Oh, I didn't know you'd been, actually. Or actually been. Yeah, it really is beautiful. A place that nice doesn't really fit a guy like me. Are you still sulking over what that twit said during our last practical exam? Pay the house of high arms little mind. They're full of a third son, even less. I don't think he meant most of those awful things he said. Yeah, it seemed like his anger just got the better of him. I'll bet he regretted it later. And regardless of what he thinks, we all think you're a swell guy, as a classmate and as a friend. So don't be so hard on yourself. Thanks, guys. It means a lot to hear you say that. You're so hopeless sometimes, Reen. Yeah, he is. Anything else to talk to her about? Anyway, let's get in and out of Ruhr Station as quickly as we can. We need to find that freight train we're taking the rest of the way to Nord as soon as we get there. You can play Blade, right? Okay, okay, cool. Emma? It's easy to forget, but in traveling to the Nord Highlands, we'll actually be leaving the country. It feels strange, heading out beyond our borders, a little emotional even. Yeah, we've got a long journey ahead of us. I can only wonder what kind of things they'll have us doing when we get there. Can't even begin to imagine. Each month seems to throw something new at us. I am a little worried about how Fee is holding up, though. Yeah. There's definitely something going on between her and Laura. But I'm not sure there's anything we can do about that. I'm sure Elliot and Machias will keep an eye on those two for us. We've got our own battles to face. I'd like us all to come back from this trip in one piece. Yeah, you're right, of course. Alright, use this. The horses of the Nord Highlands are known for being some of the finest on the continent. With their solid builds, high endurance, and steadfast loyalty to their masters, they truly are the ideal steeds. The Highlands are far from the only place that raises horses, but the horses from Nord are in a class all their own. Sounds like you couldn't find a better horse if you searched across the Empire. Though now I can see why Arthur's such an impressive specimen. Who? Oh, Arthur's the horse we have back at home. My dad would often ride him out hunting with our old dog, Badeau. Back when I was a kid, he'd lift me up on his back and let me ride around. Ah, I see. This will be an excellent opportunity to learn more about how the Empire's finest horses are raised right at the source. Wow, he seems like he's really into this. Gaius? Well, here's a sight for sore eyes. Haven't soaked in scenery like this since I first came to Trista. Hope everyone in the settlement is doing well. He seems happy to be headed home. I've always been curious, how did you end up coming to Thor's anyway? Well, about a year ago, I met a general in the Imperial Army up in Nord. One thing led to another, and he ended up giving me a recommendation to attend the academy. He was strangely adamant that my skill with the spear would come in handy during my time at Thor's. Guess he was right. Well, I can see why an Imperial general might take interest in your spearmanship. Our cavalry lance and spear training has its origins not just in the tales of Eisenritter, but in the traditions of the Highlands as well. Well, that's pretty interesting. It's just recently that I've been learning how far back the connection between Nord and Erebonia goes. Yeah, indeed. Alright, I don't remember how to play Blade, but we're going to play Blade. I'm going to save, though, because I'm sure it's going to go very badly. We have time, we do. Alright. It doesn't matter. There are 3 types of cards in Blade. Blade cards, numbered 1 to 7. Bolt cards. Last one on the field. As a special rule, Blade card with a value 1 can be used to bring back a card removed by the use of Bolt. Mirror cards are used to switch positions of the cards in place. Bolt and Mirror have a value of 1. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna wing it. I'm gonna challenge Gaius, I guess.
Shall we begin?
Probably not. So we're looking for the high number?
Go ahead and draw.
Uh-huh.
It seems we need to draw again.
Okay.
I'll go first then.
Alright, so he's got 8. So if I wanna beat him, what does this do? Oh, I gotta remove his card. I wanna beat him, I gotta go with 9. He's going with 10. Go with 11. He's going with 13. What happens if I do this?
It seems we need to draw
again. Okay.
You should go first then. Well done.
What does the mirror do? Oh.
Well done. I'll use a bolt.
You did. I used a mirror.
I'll use a bolt.
Okay, we're back at it, huh? What does the mirror do? I don't...
Huh. Well played. It seems the winds are on my side.
Well, I kind of figured out what was going on. I know what I'm doing now, at least. Even if I didn't win, at least I have a rough idea what I'm doing. Okay, well, I guess we'll challenge as many folks as we can. We'll go with Elisa, then we'll see. I think you can only challenge a couple, started. I thought, but either way, let's see what we can do.
Come on, draw a card.
Yeah.
Oh, same score? We better draw again.
Yeah.
Oh, same score?
Wow.
We better draw again.
We suck.
Looks like I'm going first.
I sort of want to just... Let's do this.
We better draw again. Looks like I'm going first.
Okay.
Bolt.
Sure.
Bolt!
I feel like you're making mistakes there, girl.
I won!
Oh no, I didn't. Oh, I can only bring it back if I do it immediately after. All right, well that was dumb of me. All right, again, that was a learning process. Can I do it again? We'll do Emma this time.
Please go easy on me.
I'm sure she's gonna crush my soul. All right, let's see what we got. We got what? 2 mirrors
Shall we draw
and
then?
a bolt.
Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours.
Does it?
Oh no, this could be trouble.
Yeah, it could.
I'm gonna use a bolt card.
I'm gonna unuse a bolt card.
I'm gonna use a bolt card.
Okay, that's fine.
Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again.
Sure. All right, what do we?
Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Allow me to play first then.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna get myself into trouble here.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
No, you weren't. All right. We do mirror now.
Oh no, this could be trouble.
Unless she saves a mirror for the end, I think we're in dire straits.
Oh no, you beat
Oh,
me.
I did. Sweet. Oh, look at that. I'm an amazing superhero / genius. I did it. I won. That feels pretty good. And then finally, Eustace, who's gonna crush me. Oh, sorry. It was a horrible revolution. Something happened, but in spite of that, the horses of the Nord still highly prized among our Highlands might not be within Erebonia's borders, but the intertwining of our histories goes back centuries. Okay, I forgot to hit play first, and then we go to Eustace.
If we have to.
Wow, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
Draw a card.
Alright.
Go ahead then.
I got a couple of mirrors, actually. Let's reset
We have
this.
the same score. Let's redraw. I'll be going first.
Oh, good luck.
Take this.
Oh, I don't have a way of redoing that. All right, we'll mirror it.
Pertinent little. Take this.
Gonna mirror it. Ooh, should I? No, let's bolt it.
Now you've done it. Take this. My victory was assured from the start.
What? No, but no. Oh. Yeah, no, he would have won. If I mirrored it, he would have gotten me. Wow, that was impressive. All right, that one I felt like I knew what I was doing, but I just flat out lost. All right, I'm just gonna see if I can do it again. Start with Gaius real quick.
Shall we begin?
I don't know if we're gonna continue to get like advantages, right? Like the
Go ahead and
bonding.
draw.
Oh my god, I have so many useful cards.
It seems we need to draw again.
Like incredibly
We
useful
should go
cards.
first then. It seems we need to draw again.
This is gonna be weird.
I'll go first then. Well done. Well done. Well done.
God, this guy.
I'll use a bolt. I'll use a bolt. I hate to do this, but
I hate to do this too, but
well played. I'll use a bolt. Huh. Well played. I hate to do this, but
oh, I think he got me. Oh
The wind's on
man,
my side.
that was so close. That was good though. I felt like that was a good match. All right, we didn't gain anything else from it, so it's a one-off thing. We get to play them each once. That's what I thought. All right, folks, we're gonna break it off here. In the next episode, we'll get off the train and I don't know. There's probably gonna be some stuff at the Ruhr Exchange and then so on and so forth. But there you have it, the return. Hopefully everything continues to go smoothly. We continue to move forward and just good stuff happens in general. I've been having a blast playing this again. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the return to it, and you look forward to seeing the conclusion of it. You know, it took a little bit. I think like the controls are still a little bit stiff right now, and I'm hoping that the future iterations, and I think they do, kind of fix a little bit of the control. It's mostly like the walking, like you have to walk forward. And it's not quite tank controls, but there's a little bit of that, and especially with like the fast forwarding and all that other stuff. So, yeah, no, I really enjoyed my time, and then I got super busy with a bunch of other stuff. You guys know the score; it happens all the time to me, and this just fell by the wayside because I had so many pre-recorded, but not all of them. So by the time I eventually got there, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have to get back into that. I never really did. Now I decided this is the time. Anyway, so here we are, and I know I recorded like 2 or 3 episodes before this, but I just, you know, felt like addressing this again, especially considering I just gave you an update on my hand situation earlier. All right, folks, hope you guys enjoyed. Till the very next episode, I have been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.